Hi, Tim Crown. How I deal with the happen within this up. Today, we've got a sad story. Yet another sad story about South Africa, South Africans and Nigerians. And it's every time I talk about this, it makes me feel sad because these are African countries. Then who are the enemies? We talk about racism and all of these things. Who are the enemies? Africans to Africans or what? This have to stop. This just have to stop. But first, guys, welcome to our channel. There have been attacks on Nigerians in South Africa, and these are Nigerians that have shops, that have businesses over there. Now, to think that the South African government indirectly encouraging the attacks is absurd and disgusting.
The question arises, and we must investigate also what is the law of South Africa says. How can a city in South Africa be 80% foreign nationals? That is dangerous.
Not only that, they are celebrities too, which we've talked about here before. And coming here talking about this over and over again is just make it worse for us as Nigerians. Here I was the other day saying South Africans hate Nigerians. Some people thought I was exaggerating. These people continue to burn shops owned by Nigerians. South Africans hate Nigerians, period. Irrespective of anything. I think it's jealousy, whether I like it or not, business, music, anything. South Africans don't like anyone making money than them in their own country. They do this to other African countries. I mean, not just Nigerians.
South Africans, we are not here courtesy of anyone. When South African needed the assistance of Africa, they were all assisted. I mentioned an interview this morning. When Nigeria attained independence, under the first Prime Minister, Alhaji Sir, Abu Bakar Tafawa Belewa, they give them the support they needed. Ghana, the first country independent, they give them the support. Mandela was trained to use a gun by an Ethiopian, Colonel Tesfaye Birru. We must all know the right.
Black South Africans are so entitled and lazy. I've said this before. Are they the only country that have been through hard time? Tell me. Any little thing, people say, oh, apartheid, they've been through a lot and all that. And they say, we can never forget the treatment on black South African. Rwanda have been through hard times where they lost almost 1 million souls. Likewise, other African countries. These are people who have established the biggest companies in Nigeria. Yeah, South Africa's, they have the biggest companies in Nigeria and they are flourishing. Not just in Nigeria, in other parts of Africa. They've got DSTV, they've got MTN, they've got ShopRite and so on.
We can never be foreigner in our own land. Today, South Africa have invested hugely in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in Kenya, all over. MTN is everywhere. ShopRite is everywhere. MultiChoice is everywhere. We are not attacking them. Why are they not attacking us? Not all Nigerians are drug dealers. Not all Mozambican are bad. Not all Zimbabwean are car hijackers. Somalis, Ethiopian, Bangladesh, Pakistani run decent business. Yes. But every day they are under constant intimidation, interference and harassment of their business. Every second day, as the chairman of the Somali board, we bury one Somali national. The same with Ethiopia, same with Bangladesh. Please forget the ethnic divisions. It is God that made you Hadia. It is the same God that made me Somali. It is the same God that made you an Igbo. And it is not actually our calling, it's not our choice. But we are African. Yes. And African we must stand.
You see, the problem with our government is that they are too slow, most especially this current government. Another country would have found a way to get the attention of the South African government. Some people are saying if they shut down these companies, it will affect Nigerians. Tell me, what could be worse than what is happening to Nigerians in South Africa? That is why they will keep shitting on us. They know we can't do nothing. All right? Those people could be your brother or your sister. Some Nigerians are beginning to take actions anyway.
Niggas are threatening to burn ShopRite every year. Shit. What's going on? No more xenophobia.
Walk at ShopRite Palms, and I can see policemen everywhere right now in front of the Palms shopping mall. Now, ShopRite has gotten policemen to come and guide them.
Fuck MTN. I have my ETSIM. Fuck them. I don't have anything to do with these bitches. These guys are killing my brothers over there in South Africa. Fuck you guys.
Like, I've always been against violence. At this point, seriously, I don't know what to think. I was listening to the Deputy Minister of Police in South Africa, and he said that it is not xenophobic attack. That the thing is, they can't stand to watch a city in South Africa occupied by foreigners.
South Africans have surrendered their own city to the foreign nationals. The nation should discuss that particular question. You won't find South Africans in other countries dominating a city into 80%. Because if we do not debate that, that necessarily means the whole South Africa could be 80% dominated by foreign nationals. And the future president of South Africa could be a foreign national. We are surrendering our land. And it is not xenophobia. To talk truth, we fought for this land. From a white minority, we cannot surrender it to the foreign nationals. That is a matter of principles. We fought for this country, not only for us, for the generations of South Africans.
If you don't want Nigerians in your country, or you think they are too much, you legally deport them, not killing them. Tell me, how can this stop when the citizens, its celebs, and the government support these attacks? There's no way you will hate Nigerians and expect me to love you. Even if I get like all expense paid trip to South Africa, I can't go like right now because I know my life will be in danger. I've said this before. And they continue to kill us, they continue to hurt us, they continue to burn our shops and all that. That is wrong. I'm still a big fan of South African hip-hop music, but some of them are just psychopaths, just like AKA, who preaches hate against Nigerians. Their celebs don't even want to speak against xenophobic attack because why? They like it, they support it. I have never heard any South African celeb speak against this xenophobic attack. I have never seen it. If you've seen it, let me know. South African government love the attacks on Nigerians and other African countries. That's why they are saying nothing about it. Nigerians, this is the time to take actions. If you want to speak against it, post the video. Let us, if you can't, do anything, at least you have your phone. If we had done this some years back, this same thing wouldn't repeat itself. Anyway, the South African president gave a statement after condemning the act. But that is not enough. He only did what every president will do in front of the media. The thing this man is supposed to do easily: call your people to order. Write a punishment into law for any South African citizen who by any means supports xenophobic attack.
Now I'd like to condemn the violence that has been spreading around a number of provinces in our country in the strongest terms. The attacks on people who run businesses from foreign nationals is something that's totally unacceptable. It's something that we cannot allow to happen in South Africa, where people who are running their own businesses are attacked and their businesses are destroyed through looting and being firebombed. something that is completely against the ethos that we as South Africans espouse. And there can be no justification whatsoever about what people are having a grievance over, that they should go out and attack people from other countries. Because when they do so here, they should also know that fellow South Africans will be attacked in other countries. We are a country that is completely committed against xenophobia. We do not allow and cannot tolerate the attacks on people from other African countries, and indeed from other countries completely. So these attacks are completely against the rule of law, and I'd like to commend the security forces, particularly the police, for stopping further violence from ensuing in a number of places, in KZN as well as in Gauteng. And we want our security forces to carry on with the work that they've been doing, arresting the perpetrators, ensuring that these violent acts do not continue. I'm going to be convening the ministers in the security cluster today to make sure that we keep a very close eye on all these acts of wanton violence and find ways of stopping them. I've directed the Minister of Police to have a meeting at hostels with the Indunas, because this violence is now mutating and taking different forms that represent themselves in a way that we do not want to see in South Africa, where communities seem to be attacking one another. So we want this to stop, and I want it to stop immediately. The people of our country want to live in harmony, and whatever grievance and concerns that people have, we need to handle it in a democratic way.
Do not let anyone tell you you are worthless, Nigerians. Do not let anybody tell you you are worthless because you are a Nigerian, or because of the crazy news out there about Nigerians. Do not let people tell you that you can't fight for your people because they think we are too low to do that. It's time to just let people know that, you know, we are worthy of that position, that top position. We are worthy, right, of the good things of life, you know, and not all Nigerians are the same. It's time for them to know. I'm so sad about this. It's just so crazy, and also hearing some of the crazy things out there about Nigerians and about the government, what the government are saying about Nigerians. It just makes it impossible to solve. If a government could support an attack on other people, tell me, where is the solution going to come from? I don't know. I feel like we, the government of Nigeria, should have done something a long time ago until their government responded. This is getting too much. Normally, you know, today I'm supposed to do of course, entertainment news and all that. But I can't do entertainment news while, news about Nigerians being maltreated in South Africa is out there. We must talk about this. That's where I'm going to hold it, guys. I'm not really in a happy mood today, obviously. Well, I'm still gonna smile. I'm not gonna kill myself. But anyways, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and until we see next time. Peace.
The arms that are being used here in Hillbrow are arms of war, which are unlicensed. The hijacking of buildings here in Hillbrow is a sign of taking over power. The question of dominance of foreign nationals in illegal trading and also businesses that are here in Hillbrow is an economic sabotage that is taking place against our people that were supposed to be those that are running those particular businesses. We are facing here service delivery protests